if I've taken her to Hamilton, now I'm feeling like, okay, I can brag, she can say, oh, we went to see Hamilton, John brought me there. And he's going, yes, I wrote it, I directed it. He didn't take credit for whatever makes you happy. He takes you to a restaurant. He goes, I did that. And he has a conversation with you. He says something witty and you go, oh, that makes sense. That's a good idea. Oh, you're right. Which, by the way, ladies, these are 3 ways to get a man to bond with you intellectually. And the mind is when he's talking, make sure, here's basic rules. He should talk less than you. That's the first rule. You should always be talking more than a man, A. B is when he does talk, you have to transition back to you talking more. And the transition is a phrase that will boost his testosterone. And that phrase is, that makes sense. And you do it with like sort of a girly tone. That makes sense. And another one is, what a good idea. Another one is, you're right. Oh, that's so helpful. These are like boost his testosterone. Give him a little, and then, that makes sense. Oh, I've been there too. And then you kind of, and my experience is this and this. And don't be afraid to disagree with him. If he says, I think this guy's, well, that makes sense. That's a good idea. I have a different point of view. I think this. And he goes, why would you think that? Well, tell me. Let him talk a little bit. Then say, that makes sense. Well, you're right about that. You're right about that. So you're not trying to win an argument with him, but the objective is to be honest and truthful about yourself. There's a whole difference between my expressing different point of view and my trying to convince you that your point of view is wrong. Never try to convince a man he's wrong, but be authentic about what you believe, what you think, what you're interested in, and don't hide that, but always back off from trying to convince him, to make him wrong, to make him agree with you. It's like, hey, we have different points of view. And then you see, is there still attraction there? But too many times women sort of want to throw out their negative emotions. And I'm going to be authentic. When I'm saying be authentic, I'm saying being authentic about your loving side, your authentic self. What you think, what you feel, what you like, what you want, what you don't like, what you do want, whatever. But don't throw negative emotions out there. If you have negative emotions about something, pull back until you create a safety where he can really see the best of you before he sees negative parts of you. It's just like a job interview in a sense. Whereas, what they say in a job interview, what's your greatest weakness?
Right.
Of course, the standard answer to that is, well, I work too hard.
I think all the interviewers know that one now, right?
I put in too many hours, or whatever. That's my weakness. I don't take enough time for myself,
Responsible.
You want to present yourself in a positive context. You dress up a little bit, but not too much. Don't try to impress too much. Just don't test. Sometimes people want to throw things out to test that person can take all of me. Other people want to hide parts of themselves to win the love. And where I am is right in the middle. It's the gray zone, black or white. Right in the middle is authenticity. It's sharing who you are, but appropriately at the different stages of a relationship. As opposed to first you want to bond with the best of someone, then you start to take in the challenges that exist in the relationship. So you do make it easier in the beginning for people to see how wonderful you are.